What kind of memory did you pick for your PC build?
I picked Corsair Dominator 6600 Mega Transfer CL Latency 32 memory in the color of white with RGB lights.
Why'd you pick it?
That's why we're here. Hi, I'm Paul, this is Diane, and we are the PC Zombies. And today we're gonna go into part 5 of a series on the PC I'm building for myself.
Paul does video editing and he does programming, so he has tough requirements.
And the steps we're gonna use today, Di's gonna ask me questions, come from our video, How to Pick Memory for My PC Build.
And any videos and products that we mentioned will be linked below in the description.
Let's get to it.
Okay, what CPU and motherboard did you pick?
I picked the Intel i9-14900KS CPU and the Asus ROG Z790 Formula. Now, the importance of the CPU and the motherboard, again, like we said in the last video, is that our RAM has to be compatible with it.
What are your memory requirements?
The best way to answer that is to first request that you watch the video on what's slowing down my PC, because that was my PC we were using, and what we found easily is that it's running out of memory when I'm doing video editing, and it's running out of speed with both the processors and the number of cores, of which speeding up the memory might help. So I'd like more memory. It has 64 gigabytes. I think I'd be fine with 96, and I need more speed. So I want to get the fastest memory we can afford.
How many packs of memory are you going to buy?
So when we said in the last video, only buy one pack, and that's what we're going to do, one pack. And to get to your next question, I know what it is. It's going to have 2 sticks, because if I buy 1 stick, I'm wasting half the bandwidth because I have 2 channels going to my memory. I should use 2 sticks. If I get 4 sticks, then I'm going to slow it down again, because now it's going to have to negotiate. So we're buying 1 pack of 2 sticks.
Do you want RGB lights?
Yes, of course. And I know I'm going to be buying Corsair products for some of the other components because I like the IQ management system. So therefore, I'm going to try to get Corsair memory.
Do you want black or white sticks?
What do you think?
I think you should go with white.
White?
Yeah.
Well, we do have a white motherboard.
Yes.
If we can get white graphics card, white case, white fans, that'd be cool. We'll do a white build. Let's do it.
Sounds fun.
Okay, the next few steps in the process that we showed in the other video is that you calculate the RAM latency, you go to Amazon, you pick out the memory sticks that you want and do that. In my case, this time what I decided to do was go to the Corsair's website because I knew I was going to buy Corsair memory if they had it. And it's easier to kind of isolate just the memory sticks I need there. I could have also searched for this in Amazon, and if so, I would have put in the search box Corsair DDR5 96 gigabyte RGB. Now that often has sponsored links and other links in it. In fact, it has a lot of links. But the neat thing about Amazon is when you say sort from low to high price or high to low price, it only shows the ones that actually matches your search criteria, which makes it a little bit easier to look at.
Nice.
So I went to Corsair, I selected Products, Memory, Shop All. At that point, I then selected DDR5, 48 gigabyte strips, since we want 2 48 gigabytes to get to 96. And then I sorted it price high to low, since I know we want the fastest, and I also know from our previous video that most companies are pricing based on latency, and that's what we're after. Also, when I was on the Corsair website, I noticed that they rate the memory in terms of mega transfers, MT/S, rather than megahertz, which is what Amazon does. And in fact, mega transfers is the more honest representation of the memory. Either way, you use the big number when you plug it into the calculation for RAM latency.
The next step is to plug your options into a spreadsheet and make your pick.
I did. I put the memory I found into a spreadsheet so then I could start analyzing it. And in the spreadsheet, I have the RAM calculation for the RAM latency. They have 2 kinds of memory, 2 sub-brands. The high-end brand was Dominator, and the next level was Vengeance.
It sounds very ominous.
Corsair is a tough company. They build Dominator memory and Vengeance memory. In this spreadsheet, I added a column for sub-brand and color so we could tell which ones they were. I also added the speed as mega transfers per seconds because that's the more honest representation. I like that they did that on the Corsair site. I only included RGB sticks because the non-RGB sticks had the same latency, so I know I can get it with RGB. If you look at the spreadsheet, one of the first things I always notice is that the highest mega transfer speed was not the fastest memory. A lot of people get kind of duped into buying that. So the 7,000 mega transfer is actually slower than the 66,000, the 64,000, and the 6,000 mega transfer memory, because The 7000 mega transfer has a very high CL value and the others have lower CL value. So the division brings them down to a faster fetch.
And what did you pick?
As you can guess, I picked the second option. We can afford it. It's the white Dominator. It runs at a RAM latency of 9.7 nanoseconds. That's less than 10 billionths of a second per fetch. I love it.
Wow. And did you confirm it's compatible with your motherboard?
Yes, I did. I went to the ASUS website. I found the Z790 Formula motherboard. I hit support. I went to where it says CPU and memory compatibility, and then I select the memory tab as well to make sure I got the memory compatibility. The first thing I did is I put in that I have a 14th generation CPU because I have the i9 14900KS. The 14 is the generation. And then I selected Corsair as the vendor, 2 48 gigabyte memory sticks, and then I hit the search button. My memory came up as the third option. It's compatible.
Yay.
Now that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see the rest of this build.
And please give us a thumbs up if you liked the video.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.